Greetings! I'm reaching you from the All Walks of Life's headquarters. For those of you that aren't familiar with us, we are the premier urban whole healthcare organization serving Maryland and recently have been licensed in the District of Columbia. I am Shanae Pendleton, the agency's Chief Operating Officer, also a child and family resiliency practitioner. I'm coming to you because, as you know, I'm sure because you're sitting at home watching me, we are in a state of emergency. But that doesn't mean a state of panic. We're coming to give you greetings so that you understand we are still here and fully operational and ready to support you. For those of you who are already in service with us, please continue to call in. If you're not able to reach someone by phone, please leave a voicemail and we will contact you within an 8 to 12 hour window, depending on what time you leave the message. So expect a call back between the hours of 10 and 4. If you are encountering any emergency, please be sure to call 911. If you're just reaching us and aren't familiar with us, services that we do have available for you, if you're already receiving mental health treatment and not able to access your clinician, or if you weren't previously receiving mental health treatment and feel like you just want some support, please also reach out to us via our website, which is allwalksoflife.org, or call into our office at 410-558-0019 and leave a voicemail and someone will call you back. But again, if you're feeling anything that makes you feel like you want to harm yourself, someone else, or any uncontrollable feelings, please call 911. Over the course of the next week, we will begin to post activities via our social media platforms, also on our website. We want to keep you informed. We're asking that you limit the amount of time that you spend on social media because we know some of the information that you're seeing is rumors. For the best information and the more specific information, please go to your local health department's website. Also, for those in Baltimore City, please access the City Council or Mayor's website. Or if you're in Prince George's County or D.C., your local governing bodies. That information is the only information that you should hold as reliable and pertinent to where you are. The best way to manage this is to attempt to stay in the house. That's the only environment that you can control. You can't control what anyone else is doing outside, but if you absolutely have to go outside, make sure you be cautious about touching surfaces that are common surfaces and maintaining your 6-foot social distancing. All Walks of Life will be implementing teletherapy and telepsychiatry through the course of this event. So, if you have not been contacted by your therapist or your medical provider from here at All Walks of Life, we definitely urge you to reach out to them, or they'll be reaching out to you soon to tell you how to access those services. If there are any other things that you are interested in learning from us, or any other way that we can support you, please let us know. No question is a small question, and no question will be unanswered. We look forward to hearing from you, and we are here to support you through this. We are resilient as people, and as it states behind me on the wall, we are committed to preserving ourselves as well as you, our community. First, we like to come and say, acknowledge your anxiety. It's completely natural at this time to be somewhat anxious when you're uncertain about what's the next step. None of us are comfortable or have experienced a time where we've been told that we should stay inside. So this is new for everyone. So some level of anxiety is natural. How to curtail some of that would be limiting your media access. So that would be social media or news. Having access to social media daily, hourly, minute by minute will cause you to be in a constant state of urgency and help to flare up the anxiety. Even access to 24-hour cable news and these constant updates and each media personality's interpretation of this information can be taxing on your brain, cause you to feel sluggish and tired, and even cause you to have difficulty sleeping. So we urge you to check out of the media, the social media, the news. Check it when you need to. Things that you need to know will get to you. You won't miss the information. Again, we want to remind you as another tip, self-preservation. Practice good self-care. Even though you're trapped in the house, every day you should be showering, brushing your teeth, getting dressed. Put on your clothes. Make yourself feel good. Whatever you do to normally make yourself feel ready for the day, get yourself ready for the day. It helps you also not lose track of time. Eat appropriately. Exercise. This is not a vacation. You don't want to come outside having self-sabotage and be coming to this whole new other person and not be able to look yourself in the mirror because you've overindulged. Get some kind of exercise. Now that is one way. Though we said stay away from social media and the news, there are plenty of exercise apps, free applications that you can download and get some indoor exercise in. Play with your kids. Make it creative. Make up games. Play board games. Make sure you're getting rest. Keep your schedule routine. Get to bed on time. Wake up at your normal time so that when it is time to come outside, it's not a huge adjustment for you or your family. This one tip is for the parents there that are finding it difficult or just a new challenge of having your children, young and old, at home with you all day and having to manage their educational needs. Again, assure to keep a routine. Establish sense of normalcy by awakening them at close to the time that you have allotted for regular school days, carving out specific time, having a schedule that's visible to everyone so they'll begin to move throughout the day. They'll act just as if they're in a school building, waiting to hear their alarm, schedule lunch times and those kind of things. Schedule in playtime, game time, sleep time, and of course, allow them some free space. They're adjusting just as you. This is all new for everyone. Encourage them. Give them as much information that you can. Break the information down to their educational or age level so they can understand what this means for them. Give them better outlooks on it. Tell them this is an opportunity for them to experience what it means to work from home. Identify it as a luxury. This is a great time to get to learn your child and see how they interact in school so that when it's time to go back to school, you'll be able to give great input to your students' teachers and their supports about how to manage their behaviors because you've had to manage their behaviors in an educational setting at home. Incorporate additional educational supports, their favorite books. Ask them how they like to learn. Ask them which things, if they were able to create their school day, which things they would want to see incorporated. Make it fun, creative, be excited in this time. If you find yourself getting stumped on some of the workload and some of the work packets that have been sent home for your children to complete, don't get flustered. Reach out to your students' teachers or the local school department heads. There are many supports available. If you're receiving services at all walks of life, let your therapist or rehab coordinator know that you're in need of some educational supports, and we will attempt to identify as many resources available. Make use of YouTube. There are many free educational links there, but be sure to vet those links before you set them up for your children to make sure that they're appropriate for their age range. Cabin fever. We know that as adults, all of us in the area of Maryland have experienced some sense of cabin fever because we've had plenty of blizzards over the course of the last 20 years that have kept us inside. So if it helps, imagine that there's 10 feet of snow outside and you can't get out. Be prepared to entertain yourself. Look around your home. Remember some board games that you maybe haven't touched in a while, card games. Interact with your family via your electronic devices, via things like FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, IG Messenger, whatever methods that you have. Creative ways of engaging with families. Set up virtual happy hours. They don't necessarily have to encompass alcohol. It's just a time to gather and bring each other some joy. Be checking on your family members who may be home alone. Make sure that they are able to engage with you so that you can help keep them out of a dark place. This is also an ample opportunity for you to check in on some of the skills that you maybe haven't touched for a while. Check on your resume. Write a book. Start a blog. Anything that you've thought about in the past and said, maybe I don't have time to do it, you have nothing but time now. Unless, like us, you're in an essential line out in the world, still trying to make sure everyone's safe. If you're home and you're able to relax, use the time to relax. There's nothing you can do about it. So don't worry about things that you can't change. Control your environment. Enjoy your time. So, I just wanted to say again, we've come to you today as a reminder that we're still open and available to you. We are here to support you through this process. If by any means you need to access us, you can call us at our phone number. We'll check the voicemail and we'll get back to you within 24 hours or sooner. Also, you may leave an email with questions or concerns. If you'd like to make a referral, you can also email that. The referral form is readily available on our website at allwalksoflife.org. Again, we hope that you are well, adhering to the quarantine advice, keeping yourself safe, and creating your happy.